So if only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who can have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. It's time for a change, gotta bounce up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution styles too late for an apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of flame, by God it's over. Doing your time is to the end. Locked out silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled down with suppressors attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger prophet like Farrakhan, backed by the honorable who sits at the pinnacle, who judges the hypocritical, cynical, and the plentiful simple. My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand. Oh, and kneels too late when the caps get peeled. Don't believe a GC type. Going hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red of my vision through sight. It's killer be killed whenever I fight. From above I've been given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. On the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' rid them all, so gon' pass the kite. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in the ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a, gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business, you want to be successful, you want to be like Trump. Gimme, push, step, crush. That's how it all is, and it's like, nobody ever stopped.
Watch time and space rock the great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sun ray my Arthur make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sun ray my Arthur make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes, marks once we make knowledge one is when the run and bass drop. I rose up, took a shower, purified my auric field, took copper for a wall to ensure my chlorophyll is pumping. Done some curls for sure, I've more to build. Solid foundation, my crown chakra core and heel. Pound the pavement, sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war, man or woman and child. Rid the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning, send them back to whence they came. Is the peace laugh or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path. Simple, highest form, spirituality's how you teach math. A humble beast is still a beast. Now feel the beast wrath, rain fire upon them, and the internet forms, sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them. Destroy this de facto government and its quorums. Establish Big Ma house so she may restore him. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge born is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge born is when rhyme and bass drop. The next host, note to self, quit playing, hit the gas. This shaft is called my turn, take the risk and spaz. Most of them got vaccinated with chips in their ass, plus rappers sacrificing each other for grist of their cash. Sad chat, watch videos without the subliminals. Predictive programming, weirdo, sprung menstrual shows. The land's contaminated, fruits and vegetables, like minerals, the water and skies I fry. Liquid chemicals, technology got me here in front of my desktop, perusing these beats and whatnot for my best option, contemplating which bar will next pop to unlock the minds that are stuck within a Xbox. Off the chart, I continue to climb, watching the rest flop like carp fishing, 100% fresh shark water. I'm on the front line, X marks the spot. I shine because of her, for she's the best part. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge born is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge born is when the rhyme and bass drops. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the great matriarch. Honor and respect to our ancestors. Jah, you've always had a father, the author of your flow, for your fire starter, the cause of your glow. But the trail I've blazed, I pray you turn from it. The hell I've raised, I pray you don't burn from it. The work I put in, I pray that you earn from it. The mistakes I've made, I pray that you learn from it. You my splitting image, little darker, little taller. I'm a shot caller, though you just a little baller. Latif, I'm still teaching you like yang. My healing, reaching you despite me lock and chain. Black, you speaking true, you ignite lots of pain. I feel the releasing of lightning and drops of rain from the sound cloud. You sound like me, the crown sprout. But unlike me, son, you haven't turned down louder. Smoke screen which surrounds you, shrouds your style. My shout allow your genius to astound the crowd. You my beloved, you scintillate profusely. You my beloved, you resent fate foolishly. You my beloved, do ventilate truthfully. You my beloved son, and who I'm well pleased. Okay, shall it? Your vision is resplendent, my descendant. When filming your intuition extends, the lens is felt when your cinematographic flashes of your scripted class get your inner magic. Dramatic action mixed with vivid aspects mastered surpasses the average glass, stretches the facet through the scope of life's Kodak. You see classic. The question you have is mathematics. Please ask it, son. Earth's a classroom, so put your hand up. At last, boom, you already knew the answer. I pray to God to give me another chance for the love of my life, my wife, just to romance her. In the misconception, no time for second guessing. It's destined. You knew who was who through a reflection that she showed you of me many years ago. Special features presentation appears to show you my beloved. You scintillate profusely. You my beloved. You resent fate foolishly. You my beloved. Do ventilate truthfully. You my beloved son, in whom I'm well pleased. Now Samuel, I am your found for sure that the signal is a scramble or deprogrammable. From a look up to a lion, not of my bloodline. Don't give a damn, don't love you as if you was mine. I'll be the first forgive me for my actions. The Most High sat me down to learn patience through action. It, amongst other lessons, perfect my craft and talents. Balance of our legacy in the Black Hawk's talents. Face adversity, overcome all challenges. Generational wealth for the next generation to us. Can't make the same mistakes of past tenses instead. Let's create an after we've cried relapses type of atmosphere. Redirect that fire, recalibrate the energy to propel us higher. As sovereign, opulent, autocratus, Nijis, I look at all three of my sons. On God, I see you, my beloved. You scintillate profuse, you my beloved. You resent fate foolishly, you my beloved. Do ventilate truthfully, you my beloved. Sons in whom I'm well pleased.
We're going to have a conversation today. The subject matter is very, very personal. But we need to engage in this conversation. But the world is going astray. And we are the only people that can bring it back. I want to ask you a question. Do you know that?
704.
Do you know that?
Many claim that, but he still lives. I know. Do you know God? Brothers, tell me. Do you know God? Sisters, tell me. Many claim that they know God, but he still lives. Come on. Do you know God? Brothers, tell me. Do you know God? Sisters, tell me. Many claim that they know God, but he's still looking for you. Yes, but I know. Do you know God? Brothers, tell me. Do you know God? Sisters, tell me. Many claim that they know God, but he's still looking for you. Why? Has he ever helped you out of a tight spot? Helped you in battles when you were fighting the cops? Has he ever took a thug out your life and gave you a good time with your man or your woman or your husband or your wife? Have we ever been close to death? See loved ones holding on as if there was nothing left. Heart monitor beeping as you hold your breath. Consider this a blessing and a test, and do your best. And what about the test that you took, that you aced when you never did open your book? You were born in the game, yet he made you a rook. Promoted at work when prior years you were overlooked. When you caught that big fish, yo, he set the hook, and he changed your life into a proprietress instead of a crook. Were you surprised last year with them charges you shook? Being forgiven for the money you took? Here's the hook, walk firmly when you place your foot. Do you know God? Sisters, tell me. Many claim that they know God, but he's still looking for you. Yes, but I know. Do you know God? Brothers, tell me. Do you know God? Sisters, tell me. Many claim that they know God, but he's still looking for you. Wow. Do you think that was your fault, that new house you brought? You got free from drug charges when your man was caught. Most of your peeps lay dead in the vault, cause many talked the talk, but many couldn't walk the walk. Have you ever been seriously hurt? Bedridden for weeks, still got a place to call work. Known to be cool when you were really a jerk. We try to question God's mind and what drives us berserk. We out of line and violating this turf. Put those you to the surf, you could have come up through the dark of the sea with a shark. You feel me? Yeah, you know they dwell in the same places that the seals feed. It kills me, man. It's like we take life for granted. So the hook of the song, everybody need to chant it. Yo, display it freely from the planet. And if you lack the CD, go to Best Buy and demand it. Do you know God? Oh my God. Wow. Incredible. Better try to decode this one. Yes, sir. This month.
Yeah. I don't know if you get no better than this.
Caught up in the
Where y'all at? Where the real church at?
There are people that care about you. Turn me up a little bit in my head. People that are praying for you. There are people that are advocating and fighting for you. You need to fight for you. You understand? Come out of this Babylonian mind state.
I know you was playing with it.
And all improve on things.
He's always looking at it. Now I know where it might be. I gotta go in the closet. You had the closet open. He opens the closet all the time. And in there I got my boxes from, you know, I keep all the boxes because of the numbers and everything. And what I paid. And he'll go in there and he'll play with all the boxes, man. I'll look in there, wow. And I know he wanted to play with that so bad. And I know I left it on the table last night. Because I didn't. Otherwise, it would have been with my stuff. You know, my gear. And it's not. And I don't misplace. I keep it in my business. And he will grab it. Like, he chases balls. He chases sticks. Oh, yeah, he's a fetcher. Yeah, my cat's a fetcher. So I was looking for my, right? And I'm like, my place ain't but so big. I mean, it's 2-bedroom. It's over 1,000. It's over 1,200 feet. But anyway, I haven't found another tourniquet holder. Looking for that he played with. He had it up under the bed playing with it. I don't hide it from myself, and if he plays with it, I'll find it eventually, right? So, it's funny. It's funny. Yo, Charles, what's up, babe? What's going on? Hey, my love, what's up, baby? That's my girl up in there. I love when she in here. Lloyd, what's happening? The lows ends, I hit you. What's going on? Scott, what's happening? What's happening? Okay, so I know I'm going to come back on and read in a few hours, right? I should have came on, but I was looking at some certain things. I just wanted to give y'all a synopsis on something. You know what I'm saying? I'm sharing stuff, right? And they're like, oh, it can't be monetized. Wait a minute, it's adult content. I'm not making stuff for little ones. That's for the so-called adults. I detest that term. But you know, like I say, they tripping the light fantastic. So I had to go to studio, and I'm like, yo, this is for educational purposes. This doesn't mean it's a fact or it's a lie, but they're not fact checkers because you're showing your hand. If you're hiding and everything is supposed to be obscurity, then so be it. But just because you have these fat monkeys come out and say something, it doesn't mean nothing to me. It's enough that you've already attempted to poison me. It's enough that my body tells me what I shouldn't eat and shouldn't drink. My body is elemental in that fact. No, it literally says no. And what do? I go back and erase the answer and put the wrong one. I do it intentionally. Sometimes I do it. No, I know them. Let me tell you some of your worst enemies. They be your family members. They be so toxic that when you remove yourself, you free yourself of that toxicity, but you still harbor some of that toxicity. Why? Because you've been pacified. You've been nullified. Let me read to you these couple of phrases here, okay? I don't like getting into the narrative of agendas, government, and all that crap. Nullified. Past tense nullified or past participle and nullified. So as in, make legally null and void, invalidate. It is at the discretion of the court to nullify the decision, to end it. And when you nullify, it means exactly that. You've been made void. You're invalidated. Anything you say, regardless of what it's meaning, when this toxicity is so heavy, you have nothing. There's nothing there. And the only reason why is because people will stand on false laurels. Okay? You got to think about all these chemicals in the water. The fact that look at Paul Logan, the one that's going to fight Tyson. He's selling Prime all for the bag. People don't care. You know, look at Lil Uzi with the red hair and the shoulders. I know y'all went and looked the picture up. Acting all tweety. I think he's been tweety all the time with his girlfriend, TJ. It's not, I don't care. But the agenda, displacement, to nullify. Do you think that people seeing that made them that way? When you have an education system, parents who sit there and go, equivalently, I'm going to love my son and my daughter, regardless of what the choice they make. That is not okay. It doesn't mean that you get uncles and daddies who are on drugs to molest the little boys and girls. Excuse me, this is adult content. We talk adult things, right? And that creates an environment that when a man, Fleece William, 14-year-old when he got locked up, and that's all he knew was boys. He didn't have relations with a woman. So he became obsessed with the booty. Because in that prison system, it elevates it. Got a girlfriend when he got out, and still obsessed wanting the booty. Look at the DJ that just passed. You know what from what, but we're not here to talk about that. The fact that he's doing like all of them do. New York wasn't even like that. It wasn't even about that. But everybody knew in the 70s that it was going on. It was well hidden unless you were around those people where it's convenient. I'm not here to, I'm using it as an example. All right. The other thing I wanted to mention, we always talk about pacification, right? Well, some people say, oh, pacification don't mean what you're saying. First of all, let's get into what pacification means. Because if you pull up pacification, the first thing you're going to see, well, this is what it says, right? This is the downplay right now because they don't want people to know this. Pacification is an attempt to create or maintain peace. That can mean appeasing a hostile country through diplomacy or even just by settling an argument. How are arguments settled in warring countries? They pick a side, they give them weapons, they rob our people because the agenda is more important than anything, and they send in mercenaries and special force operators, and they kill a whole lot of folks. That means to not just nullify them, but violate who they are as living entities, but to pacify them, to quiet, to silence them, or to stop something. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. All right. A pacifist is someone who is against fighting in wars. That's the opposite side of the coin. The opposite side, because it's not two heads, but it is a two-headed coin. So when you put in pacification, I want to show you this. Okay. This is important. This is the game. Google, and I went over to Brave and I went to Wikipedia and oh my goodness, even worse over there. First thing they show you for pacification, what do you see? Wars. Everything about wars. But when you go down, let's pick one for example, okay? Pacification of Algeria. The pacification of Algeria was a series of military operations after the French conquest of the Regency of Algiers that aimed to put an end to various tribal rebellions, razzias, okay? Razzias. For my Mexican people, it didn't mean you at first, but anyway, and massacres of French settlers that were sporadically held in the Algerian countryside. The conflict was an early example of unconventional warfare. Unconventional. Spooks, spy, special operators, whatever you want to call them, right? So the main article, French conquest of Algeria after the capture of Algeria, is the same thing with Haiti and everywhere else. And you see it going on now, even with the Dominican Republic, who wants to be something outside of what Haiti shouldn't be. Remove the dialect of black, because that was not Maroon, Caroon, all those different names, Arawak. That is who the Haitians are. Many of them are right from here. That's why they were fierce fighters. Okay? Now, another narrative, when you talk about pacification, and you go and put it in, I'm not making this up. Chemical warfare, chemical weapons, history of chemical weapons, was chlorine gas used in World War II, giving synapses. Okay, rise and fall and rise of chemical weapons, the pacification of many nations, history of chemical warfare, Wikipedia, Carnegie Council for Ethics and International Warfare, Science Direct, pacification of high calcic residues using carbon dioxide. What were we talking about yesterday? What were we talking about yesterday? Look. I find it important to know certain things outside of what they're always stating and what they're always pushing, because they don't want that. But they don't sit there and make offers and talk to people. They sit there believing that you are pacified. Water chemicalization is not just sterilization, and PFAS and everything else. This was done by design. Why would we need plastic? What do we need Tupperware for when thousands of fucking 100,000s of years, everybody ate well? Our people ate with their hands. All of a sudden, we're using spoons and forks. That's civilized. That is the connotation of pacification through chemicalization to make you or have you subservient to a new narrative other than the one that was beneficial after they were poisoning the main offshoot rivers and lakes, which were full of minerals and algae and fish and every aquatic life that played a major part in it. So by putting up industrial buildings that were square and unharmonic, You go and look up the pictures, which they tore down and left the lead pipes and everything else. They didn't need lead pipes because we had terracotta. Terracottas all through and still here. Paul Cook talks about geothermal stones. Why are they still in the ground? But they had to go to lead because they knew exactly what they were doing with the off-gassing and the resins used for chemical processing of weapons of mass destruction. So what we have people believe you got to get out there and you got to work sometime 2 or 3 jobs. That is a meaningless task. You know why do I say that? Because now I get you back in the caste system. What does that do? Pacifies everybody. And with everything going on, why is nobody really acting out unless they're going half loony? What creates a person to go half loony? Isn't it the heavy metals and other chemicals that mess with you? How many of y'all know how to read that? Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see if I can pull one up. Oh my goodness. So, okay, it's not pulling it. Okay, here's one. Still passivation process. 1 component cleaning, 2 acid bath immersion, testing and certification, the importance of a thorough pre-cleaning. And then you can get into chemical breakdowns. Process meat, process this. A lot of old olive oils aren't even real olive oils. They're seed oils. Seed oils were introduced in what? 19 what? And what were they to do? They were not to heal. They were to make you sick for the big corporation to push the medications that were petroleum based. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Go ahead and pull it up. Look it up for yourself. It's all right there. It's all right there. Hey, they told on themselves. I don't have to make this up. Hydrogenated oils? I mean, who's supposed to be cooking in canola oil? Do you know that when it says refined on those bottles, do you know what that means? Besides chemical stripping of something that may be good, the fact that black seed oil is pushing 369 when omega-6 is the worst. I was going to go out of the scene for a minute, and I said, wait a minute, I need to come back in. Come on, people. Right now, the reason why you can't make a choice, and only a few can, and why you're struggling to force it out, is because it is not you. I'm proving it every day. And you can't even sit there and even force. This is what lets me know if you're ascending. And I'm here to say that none of you are. The women more so than you, because the sinner is a little more stronger. Well, for those who naturally birthed in, that pain would channel and trigger other things. But have that amniotic sac removed from the baby is destructive. T. Hines, what's up, beloved? Bentonite Clay, I need some. Ain't nobody overnight me none. Who am I? I'm nobody, right? Maybe I should get a bro fans going, right? Where I put up a wish list and all that. And everybody's like, he wants all the good stuff. And then we know that the feds who watch, they watch. The FBI, young knuckleheads, dummies, they watch. Yeah, they'll sit here and be like, oh, yeah, we got to intercept that, and we're going to give them our version. This is how sick they become, not realizing that some things you should not. I don't care what you think you know and what you've learned. I don't care what they've acquiesced, how you've acquiesced to the productivity of your whatever, and what they allowed you to perceive is a fact, regardless of how it may have worked. The problem is there's certain things you are not ready for, and that's directly to them. Certain things you should leave the fuck alone. Now I'm saying that in a way knuckleheads here on this land, in this so-called country or earth or whatever, can have a deeper understanding. And they've learned that the hard way. Oh, they know. But they'll push a bunch of dummies. They'll say, we've given you the best equipment. We've given you the best training. And there are some who can see things and hear things and do things and move things and blah, blah, blah. Roger that. That's all I got to say. A slave. There's too many dummies in the world. And I like that. I just want to come on and give a little quick something. Division. I said it before. If it wasn't for the dumb racists, there wouldn't be so many more in the world. It wouldn't be Japanese who are dumb and racist. It wouldn't be Hindus who are dumb and racist. It wouldn't be this and that. It was a systemic creation. And then to go and find those. I'm going to be straight up with you. On my mom's side of the family, we had people who betrayed this nation. That's why the Chickasaw side was arguing and making them POWs and whooping their behinds. That's why my uncle and them fought and beat my father up. To which they didn't really beat him up. He fought back. But you got to remember, it's two strong sides of families. Okay? I'm serious. I know my family's history. Going way back. Way before that. But y'all want to sit here running with the commoneers, the peasants. And they move around like they think there's something where they haven't even learned how to be themselves who they truly are. And y'all listen to a bunch of peasants who have established themselves in a position and believe in a lie of their existence, robbing you of your very own in the physical. And also in that so-called realm of spiritual, whatever. They got so many different names. Oh. And y'all still have a hard time making a decision. Slave to the system, then I broke free. Who broke free? I wanted to give somebody thanks. Somebody hit me off, and I appreciate it. I'm sending you a little love right now. Marcus Williams, yo. Beloved. Yo, appreciate that, man. So, yeah. If y'all gonna donate some more, go ahead and I'll order a couple of books. But I had what was in there and that. So I'm probably gonna pull it before it gets, because it's about a little bit, and I don't want to pay $5 and $6, which comes out of my Bitcoin account. Yeah, it comes out of there. And I also have a small little account that of my deposits. You know, in Cashapp you can also you can go into the ADEX, you can get into like Coca-Cola, whatever, AME, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can put money, funds there. I just leave it there. If all of it fell through, it'd be gone. I wouldn't care. It wouldn't be worthless. It would be worthless here. You dig what I'm saying? So for those who like to get into the stock market and crap. All right. But appreciate the donation, beloved. If things change and things work out, cool. If not, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say appreciate that, beloved. I really do. And my baby girl, appreciate that, mama. No more super chat when we go do a podcast would be wonderful. So we got somebody moving next door? I think somebody moved next door, y'all. It used to be an Airbnb. I think somebody's moving in. Oh, my apologies. This is not the place for that. Anyway, I appreciate y'all coming on. Be back in a couple hours to get our read on. It's nothing but magnificence. Is he Navajo? I'll sit down. Are y'all moving in? Oh, okay. I thought I was going to say Navajo.
My dad.
Oh, your dad. Where's your mom? Well, okay. I think it's anyway, Dutch. I'll get back. Yeah, Navajo got a little brother. I love that. Pueblo. So I respect that. Anyway, that's just me. So T. Hines, appreciate it, baby. Craig just has some. Better night. You did? How much did you take, bro? How much did you take, Craig? Like put it on there. How much we have to produce everything on our yes, and we can do that. And I'm not telling y'all no more. I'm out of here. It's a matter of boxing up, throwing away, and then big stuff sold. Fuck out of here. I don't want to be around no 5 more G, 6, 7 G. I don't want to be around energy. I don't give a fuck if the what? You're not going outside. It's drizzling, bro. Are you? I'll throw you in the tub, cuz. We talking that smack. I mean, who you talking? But anyway, yeah. So like for those who come next weekend, right? I'm gonna be like, yo. This is when we're gonna get out of here. It's summertime. It's hot. We need to be out there in the sun, sweating, making things, breathing. Let the heart fail if it got to. You know what I'm saying? For real. And somebody need to be out there growing some fruits right now, cruciferouses and stuff like that. More vegetables than anything. I would say celery, cabbage, collard greens, turnip greens, mustard greens. That stuff grows kind of quickly. You need to get it in the ground. You don't have to germinate it. Get it growing. Till the dirt. Get out there. Get you about a good 100 by 100 feet. Now, when I was on the res, I actually did about 150 by 75. I did what's called an Egyptian style lift, 3 feet. Took me a week to pour dirt to lift it from the flood zone 3 feet up, literally using rocks to build a wall where the water couldn't wash the sand away, and then hardening that red clay, which is a process I'm not going to talk about on here. And I had to boil down a lot of rice to make this sticky stuff using powdered lime from seashells. And it created a different kind of concrete, if y'all know what I mean. And that, it still stands to this day. And that was years ago, like 7 years ago. And some of y'all, I'll share the pictures. I got to go in here and pull out the pictures and then share them. I'll share them of the farm that I laid out where the horses came every morning to greet me, and I fed them with corn husk and all that and gave them corn as a group. He's loving it. So yeah, the watermelons, they snatched 2 of those criminy watermelons, organic ones, up, seeded like a mug. I didn't keep the seeds from that. I'm so upset because I could have grew watermelon right in here. Have to take it outside, a lot of watering, has to be the right kind of dirt. I have plenty of organic soil I could have done it with, but it is what it is. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. It's nothing but mad respect. I don't like the word love. I utilize it because y'all did. I am eternally bonded to y'all. I'm eternally favor of myself, and I respect myself. So obviously I have respect for all who do respect themselves. All right? What was that? How much you saying? Marcus, what's going on? Just asked him. Yeah, I asked you how much you take, brother. Craig, how much bentonite clay did you take? I mean, I think it's different. I don't know if there's like a major or a less. You know what I'm saying? So that way people, you know, did you take like a spoonful of it? What? Because you took the powder, right? Because you know you can make it a little ball and swallow it like a pill. You know that? Bentonite clay, you can make it like a little ball with mineral water. Now, I wanted to talk about it, but I'm not. But all this thing about cap colors, I told you about the bottles with 2, 5, and 7. If you want, utilize those. But it still have issues. It's not that everything is void, and never use those bottles to heat up anything. No heat in those bottles. You know how people take the honey and they want to get the last bit out to put in the tea, and they got the water with the tea and they squeeze the water up in there. You just put about 2 different types of PFAS. Just doing that right there and swishing around to get the honey, you've just leashed some of the PFAS to put into your tea. And if you drink Prime and all that monster, which is that's Yiddish for 666, get it together, people. Stop. Potato chips, all that garbage. I think the last potato chips I ate was Funyuns. That was the closest thing I could find without no soybean, but it still had BHT and FD yellow 40, whatever it's called. Never again. Never. You hear me? No more cookies, Oreo cookies, that little white filling in it. There's no dairy in it. It's like 6-7 different chemicals to make that. And I don't even want to talk about the chocolate one, the chocolate of the cookie parts. And I know some of y'all got Oreos sitting right up on top of your damn refrigerator. I know some of you do. And them Fig Newtons, they definitely ain't new to figs. I mean, they're new. They are new to figs. Excuse me, let me get it right. Well, I guess our brother Craig, our beloved brother Craig's not gonna tell us how much midnight clay took. Anyway, it'll let you know how much to use, but make it your own as far as how much you want to utilize. Okay. I appreciate y'all. I saluted y'all. We're eternally bonded. It's nothing but respect. Share this. It's not about hate. It's not about me talking about the system. I went and did a little short because they said they want to play with my little thing. I'm like, I'm in the video. I actually speak. That's the little head I put in there, and I didn't want to speak over it. These things aren't new. You know what I'm saying? They're all over. I'm sitting here asking people who might not be in tune with those playing to ask you, what do you think? And you may have seen it. And that's why I say it's important. Comment. And I'll go to the comment sections and I'll read them and I'll respond, or I hit a like and a heart. I want y'all to be able to express yourselves to move beyond feelings and emotions. I don't have no feelings and emotions bound to it. It's not even my topic. It's just something to look at to further allow you to rise above the occasion. Somebody in my family said that the German side of our family is part Irish. I was like, what Irish? He says, well, you know, when you go back. I was like, yeah, you know, I figured it out. I believe it. So the more you dig and the more you ask old heads that are still around, the more you find out, the more names I'm pulling up. Yeah, man, but you need to remember, a lot of them individuals were melanated. So don't get it twisted. All right? So appreciate y'all. Catch y'all later. Hold on, miss you something? Did they do it again? Okay, yeah. Catch y'all later.